Hi everybody, thank you for coming to my channel. This is Wendy with Wendy's Paper Junk, and I was experimenting again, how I was turning napkins into kind of like plastic sheets, vellum paper, and before I was using like a plastic bag, and I wanted to try. Okay, so I got these, I don't know, they're placemats, cutting mats, whatever. I got them from the Dollar Tree. You know, they're just plastic sheets in the cooking area. And I get these because this is what I use to glue on and pretty much craft on, so I don't mess up my cutting table, which has seen better days as well. I got to clean that. This is for my sewing table. So, so I've used these. And I wanted to try a napkin. Okay, so this napkin was gifted to me by Julie. Julie, paper lover, I think it is. Okay, she sent me these awesome napkins. Here is one of them. Okay, and just so you know, Julie, I got one layer of the white off. The second layer, because there is another layer of white, would not come off. It was like I would peel and then it'd come off in little strips like a sticker, you know, that you were trying to peel off. And I'm like, okay, never mind. So there's one layer of white on this one, on these napkins, and I was like, well, it ain't gonna do nothing. So, all right. Anyway, so what I did, I just used my, I'm getting tongue tied. I just used my matte Mod Podge, okay, and I squirted it down on this plastic sheet of I'm just gonna call it a placemat, I guess. I squirted a nice thick layer down. I laid down this napkin, and then I put another layer of Mod Podge over the top. So this was my experiment. I wanted to know if I could get this to come up and not have it. See, here's the back side. So I'm assuming it's dry. I don't know. It feels dry, so it feels pretty cool. So this is what I wanted to know, is if I could get it to peel up without tearing, and you know, I'm sure the edges kind of, it's like a fruit roll-up. Okay, there is a couple, still a couple wet marks. And I think if I just leave it, you know, lay it down and let the saw up, it'll dry. Because there's a couple wet spots. But if you guys notice, it is coming up off of the, wow. Holy cow, it worked. It totally worked. See what that Mod Podge does here? Okay, here, here's the front side. See, it kind of makes a plastic coating. This is from the Mod Podge. This is the glue. This is the Mod Podge. See? This extra bit, that's all from Mod Podge. So you could kind of say Mod Podge is like plastic. So what I'll do is I will trim it off. Let me go ahead and trim. So what I'm going to do, I'll probably let this dry just a little more. See, this is from me trying to pull that extra layer off, and it just was not working. It was just not coming off. So let me take off this excess, and I'll show you the idea that's been going around in my head for this. All right, so this is dried Mod Podge. So it's like plastic, which I think is cool. And of course, I would have to clean get the excess off, which I don't think will be a problem. All right, so what I wanted to do is I want to make a little journal, okay, and use this as the cover, but I want to stitch it down onto the cover so it is a pocket as well on the outside. So I was wanting to like stitch it onto the cover and have a pocket or like an envelope type thing going on. I just love this napkin. So look how cool that is. Even the, ooh, I like the gold. I might have to do something with the, how cool. I think I like this color better though. So anyway, this was just a quick video. I just wanted to experiment to see if this would work on this plastic sheet. It does. And I thought I'd film it while I was doing it so you guys could see. I think I will probably do another one. Actually, let me lay this while I got you guys here. Where's my... okay, this is actually tissue paper. You know, it's not a napkin, it's tissue paper. And, I love the blues. So, what I'll do, cut it down to size, and we'll see how this turns out. I just want it as big as this. So, I need some. Alright. So what I will do, hold on, I gotta find my brush. Okay. And I just want to do the top layer here. So, get my cheapo Mod Podge out. I'm trying to use up this little bottle. And this is what I did. I just spread it on there. And then I used my gummy brush, and I brushed it on. This. We'll see how my tissue paper does. I try to even it out pretty good, so there's a nice coat. All right. And I'm losing bristles because this is a cheap old brush. All right. So I just will lay it down. You can smooth out the wrinkles because this does slide on. In fact, let me take out my other. This does slide around on it until you get it to where you want it. And then You gotta be generous with this. Generous and lightly so you don't tear. So you can eventually get it. Probably need a little more. All right, let's see. And then I guess I'll wait till it dries and I will show you. What the tissue paper, I'm sure you guys seen my other video, but I want to play some more with this with my plastic placemat. It seems to work a little bit easier for some reason. So, and then I'll show you what I'm going to do with a cover on them. All right. I'm leaving that as it is. And then lucky you guys have the magic of the camera. So I want to count 3, 2, 1. Ta-da! The magic of the camera is so fun. Okay, so this was the tissue paper. It's all nice and dry. And boy, it is slicker than snot. This is like super slick. It's like a completely different texture from a napkin. I'm just saying. Here's the back. I see I got a couple little spots, but it'll dry better when I get it off of this thing. So, yeah, baby. All right. Look at that. Look at that. That's coming right off. Cool. I have a huge sheet. Look at this. Huge sheet. Now, this was tissue paper. And, you know, let's see. Well, the blue ain't going to do much to show through. Let's try. Let's see. Yeah, this doesn't really... I wonder if I get like a... All right, Wendy, where's my bright? I should have a bright color of something. Here, let me grab. Oh, there's a sheet. Let's see if the brighter color. Okay, so yeah, the color will come through and change the color of the flowers. So you can kind of see through it, so it tints it. So that's pretty cool. So red's on that side, and then the blue really makes it blue. Cool. Okay, so this will be turned into a fun journal cover too. I'm thinking of doing one that's like a theme of all blue stuff, just blue. Okay, so my next thing is I was thinking about making some paper. Hold on just a second. Let me grab what I was going to use. Okay, sorry. I had to find my cup of scraps. Okay, so scraps, yeah, but they're really offcuts. Okay, so like this was offcuts from a book. You know, when you're sizing down your paper and you get these strips, you know, I was thinking to, because I save them because I try to use up these for tags and stuff. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to pull these out, and oh, wait a minute, I only want one up here. Okay, so my thought was maybe tearing these randomly, some of these, and okay, so we'll see if it works. So, oh, let me try to use the rest of this little jar of Mod Podge. So I have this placemat, and I am just going to use up the rest of this. I guess I could refill it with my big jug, but we'll see. All right. So let's, how big I want to make it, I guess. Might as well, oh, get out the big, oh. Let's just pour a big old glob. Uh-oh. Too much. Too much. Way too much. That didn't work out. Way too much, but I should. Well, maybe I can pour. I think I can get it. All right. I'm telling you, these dollar sheets of plastic are awesome. All right, let's see if I can, even though I'm way too close to the edge on that. I'll have to clean my cutting table afterwards. That's okay. That's okay. It's just glue. I kind of just want to get... Alright. So, my thought was making some big pages to go into journals without having to kind of like Frankenstein them, you know, sew them together, patchwork them. I don't know how this will work, but we'll see. So I will just randomly start putting probably need to kind of make it because they do need to connect, I'm assuming, somehow. We'll see here. Like I said, I'm thinking you gotta be pretty quick before this starts. Before it starts drying on you, I'm thinking. Like I said, this was from a book. Oh, look, here I have a fiber one right there. How funny. Okay. So, here is, let's kind of give me a edge here. So I'll put that there. So there's the edge of the paper. like framing out, you know what I mean? Probably should have done that first. All right, so if you guys do that, probably frame out your work first, so you at least have a border you want to use. So maybe I should have kept it all in the strips since it's already in strips. Let's see. Let's press some of this down. I probably, you know what, it would have been easier to, oh, that's 2 layers. Just would have left it in strips first to have a base. That's what it's looking like to me. But I'll go ahead and continue on because I've already got it laid down. And I'm just trying to we'll see. Like I said, this is an experiment. Experiment that might not turn out like like you're wanting, but at least it's scraps. All right, so let's try laying in some more. All right, so let's do this. Because the underside will be like kind of like the back side, you know what I mean? Well, it's a little crooked. Let's see. Don't know. I really don't know how this is going to work, but I guess we'll go ahead and cover. It's all gonna need a coat. Wonder, I don't know, I have some thoughts on how else I can do this. I do have an extra placemat. I might be doing this again. We'll see here. Let's see what. I want a good coat. Thank God I got a big size of this. All right. I'm just going to really coat, because this is paper. It's not napkins or tissue paper. I really want to get that kind of like plastic coating on it. All right, let's see. All right, I'm going to leave this one like it is because I'm thinking I messed it up anyway. So I'm going to move this one. Hopefully. Oh, let's just take a gander with the back side. Look at the back side. Anyway, we'll try it. I'll try it a little differently and let that really dry. Where's my other one? Okay. Let's try it with, okay, Wendy, moderation. Actually, probably. We'll see. We'll see. Because I'm thinking the paper has to be pretty soaked. And it's not like I can't, I think. Kind of gonna overlap it just a little so it's sticking. Use up the rest of these papers. There goes my doggy. And if you notice, I have little strands cut. Gigi. I'm just going to leave those on there and see what it does. Let's try to get them. Oh. And I think it kind of helps that I stuck so much on the... Gigi! No! Stuck so much Mod Podge down first because it helps smear it around, if you know what I mean. So, like, then I can just use the excess. Of course, it's... Let's see. All right. All right, I'm wondering. Let's see. What else do I have here? I'm trying to, oh, here, let's use some of my notebook. Maybe I'll put some right here too. Even if you can't write on it with a pen, you probably could with a marker, I'm thinking. Plus, the underside is going to be all stripy and stuff. So, maybe, I don't know. I have no idea how this is going to turn out. What else do I have here? All right, should I put anything? Should I put a few more pieces? All right, should I leave it like that? Let's see what the underside. All right, so, well, we'll see how that goes. Maybe another little strip of just white. Well, the other side is. All right. Okay. I'm going to tease you guys and leave that here until it dries. So there will be a part 2. And also, let me show you. Hold on here. Let me put my paintbrush in its jar and wipe. Let me clean up before I mess up another project, because I don't want to do that. All right, so I still have hey, if that works, that'll be something I can use my strips for. So I made a dent in those. All right, where is my, I have a third. Okay, see, I told you I had plenty of these. Okay, so back to the beginning. Okay, so all right. So what I did, this is like a Tyvek mailer that I cut down the size. I glued some neat scrapbook paper that I think will look pretty good with this. So because it'll come through. So what I'm looking at is like this. Hopefully, hold on. Is it still bright? What? Okay. Focus. Okay. Anyway, so what I'm going to do. All right. So this will be the outside. I am going. All right. So I cut this. And where's my rubber band? Okay. So I got to cut this in half. And what I'm going to do is I will sew it underneath so it can, this will be its closure. All right, so it's going to have a rubber band closure. And then this front will have like a fun secret pocket in between this and the cover. I'm not going to do it on the back because, you know, that's going to be sewn in. So there's going to be a slip pocket up here. And then when you open it, all right, there'll be a pocket here. Okay. And I'm thinking of doing the top loading pocket up here for the back of this. And I'm going to sew it all down. And then figure out my signatures. Isn't that awesome? So part 2, I will show you the paper hopefully we made, and then I will show you some steps that I did. The first thing I'm going to do is sew this into place on the back. Basically what I'll do is I'll end up, does it even need to be cut? It might be big enough to where I could just tack it in there. Let's see. And it's going to get a little bigger. So once it gets a little bigger, yeah, I think it'll be fine. So what okay, so I can leave that as is and just sew it. So like what I'll do is I will sew it in place like right here, and then I'll put the final layer of the cover over it and then sew that all down in place so you won't see that. Okay, anyway, I will show you updates on this and the paper when it dries. So that's that first mess. We'll see how it does with, I don't know. That could be a miss. Other one might be good though. Anyway, all right. Playing with paper and Mod Podge and napkins. Like, subscribe, share. Tell me what you think is going to happen with this, with my experiments. I might have a good one. And I might have a bad one. So I will talk to you soon. Bye.